Last lesson we had a look at bar charts and bar line diagrams, and you had an exercise 1M to do. I'm going to quickly walk through the answers to those questions now. So starting with question 1 here. In a survey, children were asked to name their favourite sport. What was the most popular sport? Well, we need to look over here to the right hand side to see which of the bars is the tallest, and I think we'll see that the football is the tallest and it has a value of 7. So the most popular sport is actually football. So our first answer is football. Second question, how many children chose athletics? We'll go back over again and just have a look at athletics. Look at the bar chart, it goes up to a top of 5. Quite easy saying 5. So the answer is going to be 5. And for the third part, we look at how many children took part in the survey. To do that, we look again at the bar chart on each of the bars and add up the height of each bar. So for tennis we've got 3, football we've got 7, that gives us 10 altogether, 3 plus 7, plus netball another 4, that gives us 14, plus athletics another 5, that gives us 19, plus swimming we've got another 6, 19 plus 6 will give us 25. So our answer is going to be 25. Now for question 2, we're looking at a bar line graph and we're showing the number of children in the families of children in a school. So along the y-axis we've got the number of families, along the x-axis we've got the number of children in each family. So the first one says, for example, that the number of families where there's one child in the family is 8. 8 families have got one child. First part says, how many families had 3 children? Look across at the x-axis, we've got 3. Go up to the top of that particular bar line, read across and pick up the value 5. So the answer to the first question is 5. Next bit says, part B, how many families were there altogether? Now for that we need to look at the y-axis, which is the number of families, and count the length of each bar line. So we've got 8 for families with one child, plus 12, that gives us 20, plus 5 gives us 25, plus 2 gives us 27, plus 3 gives us 30. So altogether 30 families, and there's the answer to part B. Question 4 shows us some details about snacks consumed in a week. We've got over here on the right hand side Mars bars, Snickers, Twix, Aero down to Kit Kat, and the different days of the week, Monday through to Friday. So for example, for Mars bars we've got Monday 3 were sold, Tuesday 1, Wednesday none, Thursday none, Friday 3. Whereas Kit Kat 5 were sold on Monday, none on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday and 1 on Friday. The first question, part A, how many snacks were sold on Thursday? Well, to do that we need to look down the Thursday column and add up all the numbers. So 0, plus 2, plus 3, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. That should give us 8. So there's the answer, 8. Part B, each Aero costs 35 pence. How much was spent on Aeros in the whole week? Okay, so look across the Aeros here, look across the week and see how many were sold first. So 5 plus 0 plus 0, we still got 5, plus 1 makes it 6, plus 4 is 10. 10 Aeros. Each Aero is 35 pence. So if we multiply 35 pence by 10, move the decimal point one place to the right, and that should become £3.50. Now for the last part we've got to draw a bar chart to show the number of each kind of snack sold in a whole week. So we need to work out the totals for each of these snacks for the week. So for the Mars bars, 3 plus 1, 4, plus 0 plus 0, still 4, and 3 gives us 7. So the total sold there will be 7 in the week. For Snickers, we've got 0 plus 4, still got 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 2 is 9. So we end up with 9. A Twix, 2 and 2 is 4, 5 and 3 is 8, and 4 should give us 12. Arrow 5 plus 0 plus 0, that's still 5. Plus 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10. We already worked that out. And Crunchy, 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 4 is 9, 10, and 1 more, 11. And finally KitKat, 5 plus 0 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9, total of 9. So we've actually worked them out now, so we can now plot a bar chart against these snacks. 7 for Mars, 9 for Snickers, 12 for Twix, 10 for Aero, 11 for Crunchy, and 9 for KitKat. Something like this. We've got the weekly total down the y-axis here, going from 0 up to the maximum number 12. We've got the bars across the bottom from Mars to KitKat, and then we've got their numbers from the column we just worked out. So we've got 7 here for the Mars bar, came from that 7 over there. We've got Snickers here with 9, came from the 9 over here. The main thing to watch out for is that the distance between each of these columns is always the same. I've used 1 square, and I've made the column widths always the same. I've colored them so you can differentiate one from the other, but the width of each column is 2 squares. Entirely up to you whether you make it 2 squares or 1, as long as you're consistent in the way you lay it out. And that's the end of question 4. Question 5 is all about rainfall. On the bar chart we can see on the y-axis the rainfall in centimeters, going up to a maximum there of 45 centimeters if we look very closely there. And on the x-axis we've got each of the months of the year. We're just showing the first initial: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So the months of the year. So the first question says is how much rain fell in August. So I look across to find August, go up to the top, find the top of the bar, move across and pick up the answer 30. So the answer to the first one should be 30 centimeters. Which was the driest month in the year? That's the one with the least rainfall. Well, I think the one with the least rainfall is almost dead center there. It's J, in this case J for June. So it's just put down the month of the year, and that's going to be June. Which was the wettest month in the year? Well, that'll be the tallest bar. So if we look down here, it's December, when 45 centimeters fell. So just put the month, which is December. In which months did 25 centimeters of rain fall? Now it says months, so it's more than one. It's plural, more than one. So we'll look across and see 25. So 25 fell here for April, 25 for May, we've got 25 for July, it looks like, and 25 for September. So there's our answer: April, May, July, and September. And last but not least, in which months did 30 centimeters of rain fall? And again, it's months, it's plural. So look for 30 up here, go across and see we've got February and March, and we've got August and October. So there's our answer: February, March, August, and October. Fairly straightforward reading the data off the bar chart.